In this tutorial we're going to cover meshes. So changes for meshes is we got rid of our vertex and index buffer and replaced them with these mesh variables. And we're going to have a cube, a torus, a teapot, and our good old quad. So in the init function, rather than gen quad, we're going to do gen mesh. And gen mesh replaced our gen quad function. So in here we're making a mesh, and the mesh class has some cool functions that'll generate boxes, toruses, teapots, all sorts of things, and most of them just take a device and a bunch of parameters. Pretty self-explanatory. And then we're going to clone those into our usable thing. So my hold has a box, but I want to clone it into cube with my vertex structure. I get the number of vertexes, and then I go get the vertex data so that I can go add colors to the vertex is. By default they all would be black, so they just show up as shaded black. Then we just go ahead and unlock it, and we do the same for a torus and a teapot. If you still want to specify geometry by hand, you can do that with a mesh. And so we just make a new mesh, and we say, hey, I have two quads, or two triangles, 4 vertexes. Looks pretty similar. We go ahead and build our geometry like we were, and rather than getting a vertex buffer and getting the data, we just go ahead and lock the quad and get the data, and do the same copy operation that we were doing. Same with the index buffer. So in the run function, we got rid of the vertex declaration and changed our draw quads to draw meshes. Just take our time, and then we pass in whatever mesh we want to draw. And in the draw functions, rather than a call out to draw index primitives, we go for the mesh and call draw subset 0, since all of these had a 0 subset. So if we go ahead and run this, we can see that I have a cube, a torus, a teapot, and my quad all spinning, and that was a heck of a lot easier than specifying all that geometry by hand. Till later, bye.